Alrighty, so finally, all of the panel missions as well as ticket missions are available to finish out the last set of 100. Now, if you are, my cords decided to be funny, but if you are somebody who has done all of the missions and you are good to go, this beginning portion of the video is going to be for you. Now, I'm not going to go through all 100 tickets in this video. Rather, I'm going to link you to my other guides to get the tickets done because I don't feel that we need to sort of go through and do all that again. Now, what we can do is check right here on the panel missions, and it will show you if we go to part 2, we have the last 2. The question marks have been erased. So what we need to do is go through here, and what we will do is start this with the Clear the Gogeta Clones mission. Now, unfortunately, this is not a free-to-play team like we saw with the Rose Goku Black clones. Now, what I would recommend that you do, I don't even know if I have this set up ready yet. Yeah, let me actually go ahead and do this. I did farm this. The Omega Shenron team is going to be really good for this. Your boy did pull Omega on 0 to Hero, so not allowed to summon anymore in terms of the Dragon Stones, but we are allowed to use tickets. So let me go ahead and awaken Omega, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have awakened LR Omega Shenron, and basically here's the team that I would use. If you want to bring any sort of buffing support member, you can do so, but on the super difficulty, it is not too bad. So what you want to do is hop in here with your AoE characters and all of that fun stuff, and this just made it a little bit easier for me. This is what I did on my first go, and it ended up working just fine. Now, I'm sort of still figuring out how to beat this event in specific, but what I do know is that basically what they're trying to say, I'm pretty sure, is that one of these is the real one, and you know it's an easy way to sniff out the real one? An AoE. And if we do that, it feels like I'm fighting Naruto right now. That's literally like what's happening right here. So we'll activate the Omega domain. This will be good, get us some extra buffs, and then we will just get a 24 key super, do the AoE, we'll be good to go, and that should, in theory here, just clear this right away to give you the first 2 tickets that you do need. And then we should be good to go, right? So what are we going to do here? 27 million. This is level 1 Lynx. He's literally like fresh out the box. I just Dokkan awakened him for this in specific. I just hadn't gotten around to it yet, but you guys are going to see that was the real one, right? So we ended up doing only 28 million damage, which could be a little bit problematic. Hopefully with this additional super here and then whatever Rose can do, we should be good to go. Yeah, Rose will finish up the job here. So that is how that is going to work in terms of getting the first 2 tickets, right? Now, what we need to do is get the other 2 tickets, and then we have to get 10 at the end. So we're getting the gameplay element of this done first, and then we will go into the other element of this for how to get the tickets. So now we've done that on Super. That is going to give us 2 of our tickets here. If we go over to the panel missions, we will be able to accept these and snag a copy right there. And then we can clear phase 1 of stage 9, which is going to be the boss rush for this right here. Now, what I would recommend that you do probably is just like go in and then lose. That's what I would clear the first phase and then just lose. Like that's probably what I would do if I was looking for tickets, because this is a bit of a longer event. But if you do want to know how to clear later on today, I will be dropping a guide for this specific stage. So like I said, all we need to prioritize here is clearing phase 1. And then when we get to phase 2, I have a little bit of a strategy. We got TUR Buhan here, who is at 0%. I grabbed him with a red Dragonstone, I think a little bit like a while ago. So we are going to be able to take advantage of that. Just toss him in slot 1, let him get absolutely torched by a super attack, and then we'll be good to go, right? It's like it never happened. So it could be a little problematic trying to throw here, but we'll see, right? It's just a matter of getting out of this first phase. That's what's really important here. So getting the crit there, Omega is making damn sure that we do that. And after he does the super and it crits, we are good to go. So now, even with the domain here, I cannot imagine that even type advantage Buhan is going to be able to survive this. It would be funny if he did, but I can't imagine he's going to. He's not easy aid nor super easy aid, so hopefully these normals just do a lot and we're good. 280,000. Okay, don't dodge this super, please. I didn't put any hidden potential on you. You can't dodge. Perfect. Okay, so that's how you could do it if you're just in it for the tickets. But like I said, I'll be putting out a guide on that later. I did it was like a 20-minute run, basically, where I showed you guys all the strategies that you could do to beat that. So now we have all of the 4 tickets from here. Now, you may be saying, this is like a scenario a lot of people are going to go into, right? Where you just pulled those 4, and now we should have 10, right? That if you've done all the missions, or you should have 40 if you've been saving for the guaranteed chance. So what some of you are thinking right now as you're watching this video is you're looking at your tickets. Global has like 11 packs, so we got to look through all this. And you're going to say, Mr. Vilify, I only have 40. I only have 10, and I did all the panel missions. Where do I get the last 10? Well, I'm happy that you asked, Mr. Viewer, Miss Viewer, whatever you may be. What we're going to do is go over here to the exchange shop, and then we are going to go over to the proof of mastery item. Now, this is what you got from clearing the Mr. Popo event. And so what we need to do in order to get the global tickets, the last 10, we need to get 100 of these. Now, if you've been grinding this event, you should have all 10 of these already, or you should have 100 proof of mastery items. However, I usually catch myself pretty busy doing other things when I'm playing, right? I've got a JP to manage. I've got 0 to hero stones to grind. It's just tough to sit down and link level on just specifically this account, right? But what we have here is a nice little setup where you can grind links and the proof of mastery items at the same time. Now, how you can check this is going over here to the stage, the effect over here, and the Battle of Fate category is the boosted category. So what you want to do is put 6 Battle of Fate characters on the list. You guys can see I don't have many awakened, so we'll just rock with this team for now. But the second trick here, if you were a newer player, this is something you really want to make sure you remember, is the Oolong support memory buff. Now, what this is going to do is give us an additional chance for extra bonus drops while we're playing this event. So what we can do is just hands-off grinding now and get to 100 of these. What we are really looking for is those level 9 drops. If you have a high power level, getting those. Getting 100 proof of mastery items in this specific mode here is very, 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 very simple, right? It's just a little bit of rinsing and repeating when it comes to how to get the tickets. So we're going to do this until we have 100, then we're going to exchange them, and I need to grind this a little bit more, too, to grab those dragon stones. I forgot to do that. Honestly, I just let it slip my mind that I needed to do that. Exposing the 0 to hero account, if you will. But it's, you know, a lot of grinding. So right there, you guys can see we got, how many was in that run? I think it was 8. So in theory, I think we had like, what, 20 to start. So as soon as we are at 100, I will be back. We will exchange it, and then we'll do some other talking, and then we'll wrap it up. So see you in a little bit. Okay, so now your boy is at 100, and we're obviously going to have to go back in at some point to grab the old dragon stones, but here we go, and now we have all 20, and that is going to cap off the comprehensive guide for all 100 of the tickets. Now, again, I will link the guide to all of the other ones that I've done at this point. I think the second video will be the most up-to-date, but there are in-depth guides covering these. I know I've made a lot of these videos, but it is because of the way that they have paced them out. I'm not just spamming them for no reason. They have made you guys wait, myself included, in order to grab all of the stones, and they've spaced it out over the course of the celebration. So now we finally have all of them, and I believe that is going to do it for these tickets. But here is one thing to keep in mind with these tickets. Now, I'm going to summon because I really need Tech Vegito on this account. Unfortunately, when I summoned on Omega with the with my Dragon Stones, I pulled Omega a lot faster than I would have wanted to. The 0 to hero rule, for those of you who don't keep up with my ongoing series that I do on YouTube, is for this iteration of it, after I pull the new character, I'm not allowed to summon anymore to avoid having just like a GDC team that's all rainbowed and clears everything easily, right? We want to work a little bit harder than that. So unfortunately, on the stone banner, I pulled Omega, so I really didn't get a chance to dig into this banner and really get any of these characters. So I am going to use my tickets on this banner to sort of give you guys, I don't know what is going on with my cord right now. I don't know if I need to plug it back in or something, or reset it, but it is giving me some problems today, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go. Just to give you guys a little bonus for watching till the end, you guys get to see some Dokkan summoning. So here we go. Going to use these on Omega. We are looking for Tech Vegito and Tech Vegito only, really? Do you want to fuse for me here, Vegeta? No, you don't. Vegeta's been trolling me. He trolled me on my JP earlier, too. So, doesn't look like we got anything here, unfortunately. But you never know. Sometimes you get lucky off of nothing animations. That is the funny thing about this Dokkan game, isn't it? Yeah, Blue Goku. There we go. So, last ticket multi for GDC, assuming that is the case. But what I would recommend you do with these in specific is wait for the part 3 LR to drop and see if you can use the tickets. That's what I would do personally. But if you don't want to do that and you're impatient, that's obviously fine. But let me know down below what you guys are doing. Did you do the 44% chance ticket? All of that fun stuff in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you coming along for this journey here of the tickets and stuff like that. And I wish you the best of luck with your grinding. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.